Hi, I'm John Ashmore, Executive Director of the Attitash Watershed Association. If you're from around these parts, I don't have to tell you anything about Lake Attitash. Many of you watching already have many fond memories here. And if by some chance you've never been, well, we invite you to come on down and make some memories of your own. You know, this is not just any old lake, but don't take my word for it. Maine Coast Monthly has awarded us with the Cleanest Lake Award in 2019 and 2020. Visitors have increased by at least 15% every year since 2015, and Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Don McLean is said to have once called Attitash, quote, a pretty terrific lake. This year, we created the Attitash Multimedia Commission with the express purpose of creating art to showcase just how terrific Lake Attitash is. Last month, Betty Morgan showed us her ice sculptures. In retrospect, June was not a great month for that. Sorry, Betty. This month, we commissioned a local musician, TV Room, to produce a CD of 5 songs highlighting the majesty of our watershed. So, without further ado, this first one is called Lake Attitash by TV Room. Roll the clip. Well, I don't know that I've ever heard a song like that before, but I guess that's what makes it special. And Attitash is a special lake. I should know, I grew up here. So many memories of fishing and swimming, and I remember there used to be a raft about 30 yards out from shore. The older kids, including my brother, would swim out to the raft, leaving me behind. I didn't know how to swim, but I had to teach myself so I could make it to the raft. I guess by now I've probably forgotten how to swim. It's funny, to this day, all I talk about and think about is this lake. But I hardly ever get down here to see it. When I first got involved in the watershed, it was volunteering for trail work. And then I realized I needed a paycheck and not just a tingly feeling in my heart. That's when I started doing office work. And well, now I run the whole office. Hiring people, firing people. Well, more of the former than the latter. That reminds me, I need to take a note to call the newspaper about that help wanted ad. Well, that can wait till tomorrow. What I wanted to talk about was the wildlife. This whole area is absolutely teeming with it. See, now that sounds like an ovenbird, if I'm not mistaken. I wish I'd have brought some binoculars, but you get the idea. You might come down to Attitash for the bird watching alone. Some say that there are rare birds that can only be found on this lake. What in the heck? That boy was tiny. Just wild. The things you can do with a computer these days. Just tiny. He was the size of a golf ball. A dang golf ball, I mean. I really am glad we got to commission this CD. I do think it will help kids get interested in the outdoors. You know, that's the great thing about this job. When I started working in the office, it was about finding volunteers for trails and asking for money and counting the money, really dry stuff. And then I figured out that I had the opportunity to turn this lake into a cultural place. It started by hosting events, the Veterans Brunch and the Polar Plunge. And then I started coming up with my own ideas, the Haunted Halloween Hike and the Watercolor Contest. And now, gosh, I feel like a modern Medici having our own music CD created. Well, anyway, tomorrow is the Rotary Club softball game. The field is just up around that corner. You know, that's the field where I had my first home run. Choked up on the bat, and he put it right down the middle. And boy, I was surprised when that ball just kept on going. That was a good day.
I heard you twice, my eyes on the ball, and the last two hit my arm pretty hard. And I didn't really have fun at all, but you didn't see me cry. Okay. When I try sports, I try pretty hard. When I come up short, my face says a lot. You can laugh and point and say what you want, but you didn't see me cry. It's like da 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 Okay. I don't like making small talk a lot, and the last two jokes I made kind of flopped. And I didn't really say much at all, but you didn't see me cry. Making friends can be kind of hard if you don't speak up and say who you are. You can make up stuff and say what you want, but you didn't see me cry.
You didn't see me cry. When was the last time I cried? Marley and me. Yep, I cried. I'll say it. Oh, and when the watercolor submissions came in, some of those were so sweet that I teared up a little. You know, the ones from the really young kids, of them and their families enjoying the lake. But that's the good kind of cry, isn't it? Grateful for my job. I feel like I'm helping people enjoy the lake today as much as I did when I was a kid. It's work. It's hard work. But it's a labor of love. That's the phrase. I feel like I'm paying back the lake in a way for all the love it gave me. I do get to wondering sometimes if I'll spend the rest of my life working here paying that debt. That's a scary thought, but it'd be a life well lived. That's how it goes, I suppose. When you're a kid, there's just a bunch of stuff that you love. And when you get older, you realize you need to take care of those things. It's the same kind of love, but it takes more work to express it. Does that make any sense? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, hey, let's take a hike. I want to show you my favorite spot. I talk a lot about how special Lake Attitash is, and it is special to me. I just don't know if I could say that it's actually special. I don't know if there's any rare birds here, or if Don McLean has been here. But I do want to say now, for the record, I'm well-traveled. Unlike a lot of folks around these parts, I left the nest. I've seen what's out there. I touched the Chicago bean. I've seen the Liberty Bell, and well, how many folks can say they've had Hershey's chocolate in Hershey, Pennsylvania? Earlier, when we talked about my job, I might have made it sound like I was trapped. I'm not trapped. I could go do anything I want. It's all in here. And I really don't know if I am supposed to spend the rest of my life here doing this work, or if I'm still supposed to be out there moving and shaking, and I've tied myself down to this job for no apparent oh no! What did I step on? Well, I hope all that great music has got you thinking about volunteering at the watershed. Or stopping littering, if you litter, that is. Thank you for listening to the Great State of Maine, presented by the Attitash Multimedia Commission, and thank you so much to TV Room for putting this together. You know, life is like a trail. There are ups and downs and twists and turns, and eventually, though, you get to a beautiful view at the end. No, wait, it's not about the view at the end. It's about the ups and the twists and the... Oh, what am I saying?